Welcome back everyone to Book Bite. Tonight's video is a deep dive into one of the most powerful books ever written about human connection, social intelligence, the art of reading and responding to people by Daniel Goleman. This isn't just about reading people, it's about understanding how we feel, what others feel, how we influence each other, and how to build better relationships. In the next hours, I walk you through every key idea, explained simply, with real-life examples and quiet reflection. Whether you're watching before sleep or want to grow wiser, this one's for you. Every day we meet people, we talk, listen, smile, argue, and share moments. But how often do we really understand what's going on beneath the surface? What if I told you that from the moment two people meet, something invisible begins to happen between them, something deeper than words? It's not just conversation, it's connection. And that connection shapes how we feel, what we think, and even how we behave. That's the power of social intelligence. Daniel Goleman, the author of Emotional Intelligence, calls this the hidden force behind all human interaction. Social intelligence is more than being polite or knowing what to say. It's the ability to read people, to respond with care, and to build trust without trying too hard. It's not just about what you say, it's about how you make someone feel. The book explores how our brains are wired for connection. Did you know that humans have mirror neurons? These are special brain cells that fire both when we act and when we see someone else act. So when you watch someone cry, your brain reacts as if you were crying too. When someone laughs, your brain feels a little happier. This is why emotions are contagious. You don't need to be told how someone feels. Sometimes you can just sense it. That's why presence matters so much. When someone gives you their full attention, it feels good, not because they're saying anything magical, but because they're listening. They're there in that moment. And that small act of being fully present can change everything. Think of a time when you felt truly heard. How did it make you feel? Probably seen, understood, important. That's the gift of social intelligence, making others feel like they matter. But not all connections are healthy. Some people drain your energy. Some conversations leave you feeling smaller instead of bigger. Goleman talks about toxic relationships, those that harm us over time. They might not look dangerous at first, but slowly they wear away at your confidence, your peace, and your joy. The opposite of that is healing relationships, the kind that give you strength, make you feel safe, and help you grow. Empathy plays a huge role in this. Empathy is not just feeling sorry for someone. It's stepping into their shoes, seeing the world through their eyes, feeling what they feel, even just a little bit. Empathy is what helps us build deep bonds with others. Without it, communication becomes transactional, just words flying back and forth, missing the heart behind them. And yet, empathy alone isn't enough. There's also attunement, the subtle dance of paying attention. It's the way you lean in when someone speaks, the way you pause before interrupting, the way you notice when someone's smiling with their mouth but not their eyes. Those small signs tell us more than words ever could. And when we learn to read them, we become better friends, partners, parents, and leaders. Goleman shows us how these skills are not just nice to have, they're essential for life. Whether you're talking to your child, negotiating a deal, or having a difficult conversation with a friend, social intelligence makes all the difference. It's the reason some people can walk into a room and instantly connect with everyone, while others struggle to find their place. It's also why great leaders aren't always the loudest or the smartest. They're the ones who make people feel valued. They know how to inspire, encourage, and guide without forcing anyone. They lead with warmth and wisdom. And here's the beautiful part. Social intelligence can be learned. Just like any skill, it grows with practice. The more you pay attention to people, the more you reflect on your own behavior, the more you choose kindness over judgment, the better you become. There's a chapter in the book called The Biology of Caring. It talks about how love and affection actually shape our brains. When we feel love, we feel safe. When we feel safe, we learn better, grow stronger, and take more risk. That's why a warm hug or a kind word can do more than comfort, it can heal. The same goes for negativity. If someone constantly puts you down, criticizes you, or makes you feel small, it changes the way your brain works. Over time, you start to believe the worst about yourself. You lose confidence. You stop taking chances. You shrink. That's why choosing who we surround ourselves with is so important. Our environment shapes who we become. And when we spend time with people who lift us up, support us, and believe in us, we become the best versions of ourselves. Another powerful idea in the book is the ripple effect of emotions. Have you ever walked into a room and suddenly felt tense, even though nothing had happened yet? Or maybe you've been around someone who radiates joy and before long you're smiling too? That's social intelligence at work. Emotions spread like waves in water, and we're all part of that ripple. So ask yourself, what kind of ripples are you sending out? Are you bringing peace or stress, kindness or criticism, hope or doubt? Because whether you realize it or not, your presence affects others. One of the most moving parts of the book talks about how teachers use social intelligence to help students succeed. A great teacher doesn't just teach facts, they create a space where students feel safe to try, fail, and try again. They know when to push and when to pause. They understand that learning isn't just about the mind, it's about the heart too. The same applies to parenting. Children don't just need food and shelter, they need love, attention, and guidance. When parents are emotionally responsive, kids thrive. They explore more, learn faster, and develop strong self-esteem. But when they're ignored or criticized, they hold back afraid to make mistakes or take risks. So, how do we become more socially intelligent? One step at a time. Start by listening more than you speak. Pay attention to body language. Ask questions, not just to reply, but to understand. Be curious about people. Show interest. Give people the gift of your presence. Also, learn to manage your own emotions. Before reacting, pause, take a breath, ask yourself, is this helping? Is this kind? Will this bring me closer to the person or push them away? And perhaps most importantly, be open to growth. Don't assume you already know everything about people. Stay humble, keep learning. Every interaction is a chance to improve. Goleman reminds us that this isn't just about personal success, it's about building a better world. When we treat people with respect, when we listen, when we care, we create communities where everyone can thrive. And now, as we come to the end of this journey, I hope you take away one thing. That connection is a choice, and it's one worth making every single day. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments what lesson hit you hardest today. Until next time, keep growing, keep connecting, and keep believing in the power of people. Good night.